On our last episode, we revealed our brand new build, which is a 1,000 horsepower Lamborghini Gallardo drift car.
It's got a goddamn 2JZ!
Now, one of the partners making that possible is new to the channel, and it's Sonax, one of the industry-leading detailing and car care products. They've set us a challenge that we've got 5 hours to make this car as dirty as possible for them to use their products to transform it back. Let's get into it. In typical Irish fashion, it's absolutely pissing rain all day. We got 3.5 hours to make this car as dirty as possible. But before we can see the difference, I don't know, everybody's into this detailing stuff, these products about, oh, everything's so clean and nah. We all know the best thing to get your car absolutely sparkling is your regular petrol station car wash. I've heard nothing but great things about them. They do no damage to the paint whatsoever. So we got the deluxe €15 package. I don't think we're going to need Sonax at all today. Okay, so we've got to get into the car wash. Which is trickier than you think in a left-hand drive Lamborghini. Strange that nobody seems to use these when they have Lamborghinis. They're super convenient. I mean, why would you spend all your time for all these different products when you can just sit here in comfort and get your whole car cleaned? I mean, hard rubber bristles. I mean, that seems like the perfect thing to dislodge as much dirt and grime as possible. And of course, they obviously use the best of the best stuff. This is obviously, you know, pumping out all day, so you can imagine the quality of shampoo and wax. Look at that, rolling onto the car. It's beautiful. Just sit back and relax. I don't know why all these people are doing all this detailing. This is the life, boys. A nice little rhythm to it. Oh. Here we go. Soft, abrasive caress of rubber bits at 100 miles an hour on the paint. Sounds like it's good for the paint. Gonna give it a beautiful deep clean. It's really good. I feel this is doing wonders for it. Cleaning the wheels. So people get down on their hands and knees, they're scrubbing away, trying to get the wheels all perfect. But this, you sit in the car, everything does it for you in the most beautiful way possible. I feel like there will be no damage whatsoever to the car from this. Now putting that beautiful wax on, so it's going to give us that beautiful beading effect. We love that on the internet. Oh, a little bit of beading. So I got the extra €15 package, a little wax at the end, beautiful.
Not entirely sure what alarms means, but it's slightly alarming.
Instead of we're soaping again instead of drying. That's good. Second soap.
So the machine had to be reset, so we're getting 2 machine washes, so it's going to be double as clean now, I'd say.
Good, right? It's quick, broke in the middle a bit, but other than that, spotless. Never mind that. As an overall, I'm very impressed. The second attempt, it did a good job, I think. Those hard bristles really just worked its way into all the dirt, which was good. But now that it's really clean, I think it's time to make it really dirty. All right, Josh. What have you got?
Sausage roll on tour.
Why don't you have a sausage roll on tour? It's literally breakfast. Okay. Don't make a mess now.
Twirl's one of the safest shopping bars to have. No to that.
It's a Lamborghini, Josh. It's not like just a regular car. You can't just eat what you want. It's an exotic car. You gotta be careful. Just be putting it everywhere.
Wait, okay.
what you do is drive from that petrol station.
Be careful, okay?
Like, it's going on me, it's fine.
You only had the car one day and you're putting sausage roll all over the car.
That's it. Clean.
I saw that there was crumbs there. There was definitely crumbs.
Brand new dirty.
Like, you put it on me.
Don't me.
Every day. Why sausage roll? They got a sausage, clean.
Going everywhere.
Josh, it's on the gear gator.
Stop bumping, you make me eat dirt.
Why eat the twirl at the same time as the sausage roll?
You're gonna go at me for the sausage roll. It's mushed.
What do you mean it's mushed?
Give me a mushed one.
No, don't leave the bits at the bottom. Josh, I can't. It's all over you. It's all over the car.
No, it's over me, it's fine.
It's not over you. I can see it on the gear.
Or it's well.
No, we don't want to twirl. I'm trying to drive my Lamborghini and you're eating sausage rolls and...
You try a Lamborghini, I get to eat.
This isn't the van. Right, Josh, look. It's enough. Enough. Get out. Go in the van. You put it everywhere.
Look, it's only over me.
Don't brush it in the car outside the... Dave's top tip of cleaning a car correctly: number one, take it through an electronic car wash. They are undoubtedly the best solution. Secondly, if your friend eats sausage rolls in the car, we all have that friend, and gets crumbs everywhere, don't go getting the Hoover, you gotta get the lead, you got an extension lead, it takes too much time. Get your dogs. We got Kobe, we got Daigo, they're ready to clean up. Buddy, that worked out well. Wasn't that nice? All the sausage rolls. Come on, bud. There you go. That's it. Beautiful. So what I find is about 5 to 10 minutes is the maximum amount of time you want. Just leave the dogs in there to sniff out all the crumbs, all the twirls, everything like that. Give it a nice fresh clean. Now, of course, some people don't like the smell of wet dog, but I think it gives it a kind of a family vibe in the car and making this thing a little bit more family friendly than what it originally was intended by Lamborghini. Top job. Tip 2 complete. Okay, so unfortunately I have actually cleaned the car really well at the start of this episode, so there's no challenge for Sonax at all. So I've got to make this very dirty in a very, very short space of time. And one thing we have in abundance in Ireland is rain and fields. Two things that rear-wheel drive 700 horsepower Lambos shouldn't be good at, and probably won't be. But yeah, might get stuck. Here we go.
This is not how we imagined it.
This is not going as planned.
It's only at 90 degrees. He got whatever out of it needed to get out of it.
Something was blocking it. Now it's not blocking it anymore. Lambos, despite what they say, fix themselves. I went to reverse and I put muck up on the dashboard. Oh, it's kind of nice things. All right, we gotta get towed out of here, I think. First time I've ever needed recovery in Mondello from the field beside Mondello. Things have not gone as planned, and I was trying to just park, and then it just got out of hand. So yeah, it might need a tow. Yeah. Look at that, color coded and all. Just dig it in there, get good grip on it.
I need a thinner tip.
Craig, this is animal rough.
I don't want to do this.
Teleport. There we go. We shouldn't have nice things. That's what happened there. Shouldn't have the nice things.
Thank you, JR.
Oh, butter.
Doesn't really.
All fancy.
Should we try it? Yeah.
We get it to the road anyway. Didn't get the shot. I think it's definitely drier over. It's not as waterlogged there. I won't get stuck.
You're gonna get stuck then.
I won't get stuck.
I think it's gonna get stuck.
That bit.
Again.
This bit we won't get stuck. It'll be perfect.
I don't know.
Get stuck. I won't get stuck. Oh no.
I'm not saying I said it, but you know.
It's not gone well at all. It wasn't as dry as I thought over there. Couldn't do much drifting in the field. We decided to take it on to the racetrack here at Mondello Park for my first spin on the track of this car. It's absolutely torrential rain and the track is super greasy, but we're going to try and throw it sideways for the first time. Hopefully that will fire some dust particles from the track onto the car to make the boys at Sonax work even harder later on. Well, let's see how she goes. Jesus Christ, car is absolutely terrifying. It has no handbrake, zero lock, like 10 degrees of lock, so I don't want to take too many chances. But let's see if we can get it sideways a little bit. Oh, she. Okay, so first lesson learned. That turbo comes on like an absolute hammer. Not going to be easy to drift. But this is the starting point. We got a lot of work planned for this. Sounds good though. Lot of understeer. Very unhappy when it gets sideways. This thing is a handful. Jeez, I don't even know if it's catchable. Definitely wasn't designed to go sideways. It does go sideways, but it doesn't feel in any way like I'm under control of what's happening. This is going to be a challenge to build this car. Man, every gear, just spinning wheels. Woo. All right, let's see if we can get one good skid somewhere. Handles great. To be honest, as a track car, it'd be ideal. With all that weight in the back, I'm not so sure as a. Woo! Oh man, this car is terrifying.
As they say, to crossroads empty, give her plenty. You know loads of these, Craig.
I do, lad.
Go on, roll off free.
The junction's wide, let the rear end slide, Josh.
What? The junction's clear, show her the rear.
That one, Josh.
that is one!
So, we put it through an electronic car wash, we put sausage rolls in it, put dogs in it, we took it to a field, we put it on a teleporter, we got it stuck, drove it and drifted it through a field, which it was terrible at. We drifted on the track, which it was also terrible at. But you know what? It's time to do some. Sometimes do some rings. I think rings. I think it can manage. Let's see if it'll do some tidy, poopy boys.
Dave, you almost killed Lucas.
What? That wasn't the plan, no? Craig told me to hit Lucas when I was doing. No, I was just. Good job, Lucas. You held your ground. Got a bit of dirt on me. I think that's as much as we can do to get it filthy on a day like today. There's mud inside, mud outside. There's the smell of wet dog. Definitely scuffed the paint with the 2 jet car wash things that broke down halfway through. You can still smell your sausage rolls and your twirl in there. And we did some drifting, which it did questionably, and then the field drifting even more questionably. I think it's time to take it back to HQ, meet up with the boys from Sonax. I'm actually wondering, can they actually turn this around, because this is pretty bad. There is grass, muck, whatever you see on the outside, underneath, look at this. You see this? Sonax have a job to do!
The poor camera guy had an absolute heart attack then, Dave.
These are the gentlemen that have been tasked. It's just bad weather today. There was, I just drove it in from the house, and there was a tractor, and this cow came out, and there was a horse and some grass, and then there was, you know, the M50. Well, you don't know the M50, you're from the UK, but there was the M50. So could have left it a little bit cleaner, but I'm sure you guys will be fine. I mean, this is kind of your bread and butter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've obviously seen
definitely
grass shoved in the back of a Lambo plenty of times, so I think this will be an easy one.
I think so, yeah. Many times that's happened. Many times.
So let me introduce you to the 2 boys that are here. This is Axel from Sonax UK. He also is a drifter, has a rotary Corvette, so the only man here probably not even entertained by the engine swap in this. And this is Chris, who I hadn't met before.
Hey.
How are you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
With the Sonax Detailing Academy.
Yes.
So what does that entail? You clean cars, people bring them from fields, from teleporters, that kind of thing?
No. So we have a UK academy where guys come in to learn to detail, where they can get accredited with Sonax and basically get a qualification.
How long does the academy take?
So the courses are 1 days, or we do 3-day courses.
It takes you 3 days to tell people to go to the automatic car wash at the petrol station. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I
3 days
presume-
to tell them not to go to the automatic car wash.
Yeah, we wouldn't do that anyway, because I mean, you know. Anyway, we're here because you guys reckon you can transform this back to better condition than we even got it in by using all of your Sonax products. We're excited to see the transformation. You got to give it a full once over, and I think, Josh, you've been saying that you've been wanting to learn a little bit about detailing.
Buffing.
Buffing, he says. Giving the car a buff. Nobody in detailing uses the word buff, which means...
No, I thought that was an industry word.
No.
There's an industry for it, but it's not detailing.
It's more gym, like at the gym, you get a bit buff. Because you've said buff, it means that you're now tasked with following the journey of this from what essentially is now a tractor, which Lamborghini were pretty good at, to be honest. Not so good with the Gallardo, not as very good tractor. Not that, another story. This is just general grime that's been picked up from the road. Everybody suffers with this. You guys are going to make this thing look absolutely incredible, and I'm looking forward to the transformation. There's some muck inside as well, but you'll get to that. That's the later part of the video. It's all good.
Why are you starting with the wheels first?
It's just one of those things that's on the system, so it's easy to clean the wheels first before you tackle the bodywork. Gets that bit done, and then you can move on through that. I don't really know. It just seems the fastest way to do it, if I'm honest.
Let my first thing start with the wheels first.
So spray the beast wheel cleaner on, leave it 5 odd minutes, and then jet wash off. These are giving it a certain test because You can see.
They're full of mud. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not exaggerating here, but I'm not sure you needed to agitate these. Look how clean that is.
Yeah.
It's lucky you guys are here.
So I'll remove the garden first.
I was gonna say, I'll give you a hand with this.
We can replant that if you like.
I'm sure you get Lamborghinis like this the whole time with stuff on.
It's a real problem with them. Genuinely, like the amount of times you do them and they just attract grass.
It's taking this better than we thought we would.
Okay. Oh no, I've gone and stood in it now.
Oh no, your sketches.
Now I'm going to use pre-wash, which is our multi-star, which is all-purpose cleaner, and that will help break down all the little bits of dirt that's on it. And hopefully I'll jet wash that off after, leaving it a few minutes, and that will remove all the loose dirt and stuff, because if I start washing the car like it is now, when it's covered in sand and mud and stuff, I'm really going to scratch this paintwork up.
So what's the difference between a foam wash and that?
So this is a stronger cleaner. So your snow foams are normally pH neutral, which is around the same pH level.
It's almost starting to go over my head now. Definitely going a step further than that. You actually clean the tyres, not just putting tyre shine on.
Tyre shine is designed to stick to rubber. So if you leave the tyre dirty, the tyre shine can't penetrate the rubber, it just won't last.
I always say, why does my tyre shine not last, but no one ever tells me to clean my tyres.
Bro, I use like 7 bottles at a time and I'm like, what the f?
Says the man that never washes his car. It's honestly like the car's got diarrhea. That's minging. Oh,
We got a hanger, guys.
that is minging. I'm not gonna lie, I'd call it a job done at this stage. This is cleaner than my car's been all year.
It does look a lot better. It's removed all the absolute mess you made. I'm actually going to snow foam it now, because then I can go around with a brush and get all the little details. On these ones, there's so many little like bare plastic grills and stuff where you've managed to get a lot of dirt in there, so I want to get around with a brush and clean it out. Yeah, and that'll just help when it's done. The overall appearance will be much better if all the details are clean.
Another thing about snow foam is it looks great on Instagram.
Would not recommend.
Covered me in white stuff.
Dude, Sonax ruled, bro. I like Frosty the bloody snowman here.
I think we're there.
Yeah, it looks like a Lamborghini again now.
What, that hasn't been for a field?
Yeah. Yeah. Now it looks like what a normal Lamborghini looks like. That hasn't been for a field.
Now to the next step, is it?
Yeah, we still got more to go, yeah. Now it looks like a normal Lamborghini, then we're gonna make it look like the best Lamborghini. How's that?
Ooh, I like that, I like that.
So this is a bit of Sonax magic, and obviously you wouldn't do this in the detailing process, but I want to show you how easy this product is to use to get from no protection to pretty good protection. You can see there's no water behaviour, which normally tells you there's no protection on this paintwork. If you take British Shine Detailer, you can obviously use it when it's dry, but this is wet, so we'll use it while it's wet and see what happens. So we can give it a couple of squirts on the bonnet, and then we're just using a drying towel. We can dry with this, so you can use it as like a drying aid. So this is easy for you, Josh, because you can just wash your car while it's wet. You can just get the blue stuff of dreams, spray it all over.
I would take that as an insult, but this is definitely what I would do.
So it has a nice bit of shine, and then now you'll see we got some Sonax magic.
That is literally the easiest. That's like quick detail.
There's a little bit of like dust on the car or whatever. You guys get to an event or a show, you just grab this, wipe it around with a cloth. It goes on any surface as well, whether it's satin finish, plastics, glass, everything. Just wipe the whole lot, wheels, everything, and it leaves protection.
Great. This is unbelievable. I actually can't believe how easy that stuff is to use. We've been really like, see, I'm a lazy man. I think cleaning cars properly takes like 17 hours. I don't have time for all that. He's just spraying stuff on. Anyone can do that.
I was going to say the range is absolutely ridiculous. There is some things in there which is, it's like quick detail on steroids.
But speaking of range, we've been gone all day. While we've been gone professionally testing how dirty we can get the car, the boys from Sonax have been upstairs transforming one of our areas of our Drift Games HQ into a detailing bay.
I'm actually excited to see this.
Every bit we've added this year has been wild, but we left that really plain because we knew the guys were coming. Oh, Josh.
This is a serious detailing bay.
We've gone from not knowing what the products do to having our own detailing bay in about 14 seconds. But I think we're ready. What do we got here? Look at this. These brushes for in and around the interior. Ceramic Ultra Slick, the Brilliant Shine Detailer.
So we got a quick look at these off camera, and these two products, oh my god.
This one is what, like €12? Why have we been that? We should have been doing this for years.
We barely learned how to clean a car.
Tire Slick, we got Plastic Restore. I need the Plastic Restore for every Nissan in here, all of you.
Crusty plastic.
We got polish, we got wax.
We literally have everything. That sounds like we're rubbing it in right now.
Our new partner, Sonax, on the wall. Looks good. Because Sonax are such a huge company, we never imagined companies of this scale would want to work with us, and maybe they won't in the future because we're idiots, but this is like a dream come true, and without companies like that, we wouldn't be able to do any of this or have a Lamborghini or be even thinking about driving it through a field. So thank you to them, and their products are awesome. So if you guys want to check out Sonax UK, make sure, just for me, add them on Instagram. They do amazing content and their stuff is incredible. I've got to say a sentence that I've never thought I would ever say since the start.
This is gonna be a good sentence right now.
I've just got to move my R32 GTR so I can get my Lamborghini into the bay. I just wanted to say it out loud because I still can't believe it. God, I'm in so much debt.
Okay, so the car is in the lovely new Sonax bay, and as nice as it does look, there is a light that will prove otherwise.
Yeah, so you've got a scan grip colour match or sun match light, which gives us a more intense direct light which mimics the sun, which shows us a lot more imperfections than your usual strip lighting or hex lighting. This is more an intense light, so you get to see lots of problems like this. You see down there's some door dings there from like car parks and stuff, it's badly touched in. We've got a lot of straight lines, which shows that this car maybe have been in an automated car wash.
I have no idea what you're on about. So let me just get this straight. What you're trying to say is automated car washes aren't that good for the car?
No, no, not at all. Imagine you turn up in your Lamborghini to an automated car wash and the car that went through before was an off-roading Land Rover. Those things spinning around pick up all the dirt off that Land Rover, you rolling in your nice car, all that dirt's still on those rollers, there's no way to get rid of that, and it ends up being blasted all outside your car.
Hard to imagine, really. You know what? The cleaner a car gets, the more you see.
This is the problem, yeah, and obviously once you polish this panel and suddenly it's high gloss, that's going to be even more obvious. Spray some lubricant on, and we use our clay ball, which is much easier to use than a normal clay bar. It's just what I prefer. And we always move in straight lines with, say, the way that the contaminants would hit the vehicle.
It's never gonna be the same. Even though I loved you, it was all in vain. And now I gotta break.
So what else Chris is on, what are we on now? Stage 57?
Day 43.
I was going to give you a little bit of an insight to how the guys actually laid out the bay, because obviously it just looks like there's product there, but there is a bit of sense behind how it's laid out.
Sonax is one of the few brands that has everything that you could want as a professional detailer, from ceramic coatings all the way down through to all the polishes that you could ever want. This is what we call the kind of enthusiast, the extreme range, and we've set this side up as professional range. So that's what we call, the Sonax has the Profi line, which is what all the professional products come under, the ceramic coatings, the polishes.
So this is essentially the user-friendly, anyone, it's very simple to use it, spray on and kind of, it does what it does what it says. And then this side is the more, you're probably going to have to be a little bit trained for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we doing some buffing?
Yeah, we're going to do some buffing. Just want to do some test patches and like find out what polish combination is going to solve the problem or get the result we're looking for the fastest.
Buffing the girl, polishing the
It's
girl.
very simple. So first thing we do is put lots of little dots around.
You're
the
too
pan.
much! Well, it didn't come out the first time.
Okay, right, it's gone well. Step one, it's gone well. We haven't even made the panel yet. It's gone.
This is a good idea. Before we start this, can I mess this up?
No. No, I'm here, it's easy. If we put the machine on the panel, and then we want to work a 2 foot by 2 foot area with you, so you put come down to here and across to there.
Do I
So
dab?
what you want to do, yeah, just spread the polish around, because it has, well, you did just like pour like 5 litres of polish on there, so, yep, pull it away. That's it. Now all you want to do is just balance the machine on the panel. Just moving nice and slowly. So just when you, keep going, keep going.
Are we sideways now?
Now help you get all that out there.
1 out of 10, would you say?
Watch me heat up the track. I took the crown, I ain't giving it back. Unless you got L's on your wish list. Messing with me, you gon' be a statistic. Really? You think you'll get it back? That's silly. I'm about to run the game, no kidding. I'm way too cold, too chilly. Yeah, they ain't wanna hear.
It's actually hard to believe it's the same car yesterday. It could have been us. We didn't know. We were just driving along normally.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's a bit of a. I'm just saying, it's a bit of a ledge. It's a bit of a ledge.
Did you sit on it yesterday?
Yes. But yeah, this is what happened as a result. And people said we weren't an educational channel. You didn't expect all this at the start of this video, did you, when we were spinning around the field?
So this is Sonax Cutmax, which is a heavier compound. Not the heaviest one we do, but we already know this is quite soft paint, so there's no need to go so far.
You can hear it. It's like sound.
Yeah, it is, exactly.
Wipe off and reveal what you've done. Well, that was a very obvious bit there, and honestly, from even here, it's not.
Before you can see it, now you have to look for it, and that's a big thing. Yeah.
I thought that was a ruined bit of paint there, and now it's respectable. Okay, so the car is all polished up, looking as good as it could possibly look with the condition of the paint that was done by multiple things. But we're just doing the finishing touches on it, so.
Last thing to do is the interior, which is pretty bad for a Lamborghini. Looks like there's like dog hair and stuff in there. It's already paying for itself.
There's a reason why you drop your car off at detailers and then you don't watch this.
To like 13 quid now.
Almost getting the price of a full detail as a tip here.
It's amazing how it pays for itself. We're just finishing off now, last little bit. Polish the knob.
Lamborghini knob. You've done this before.
Yeah, I've cleaned loads of Gallardos with these knobs.
Polish your knob properly.
The car looks absolutely incredible. You boys did an amazing job. This is the main hero over here, Chris. Who did all the work with this. It's like a brand new car. I can't believe, what, 24 hours ago I was getting pulled out of a field in this, and now it actually looks nicer than any other car we have here. So that's amazing testament to you guys and the products that you do. And also, big thank you to Sonax, because without your support, there would be no Lamborghini, there would be no project. So thank you guys so much for jumping on board. Next time you're going to see this car, we're going to do something really boring. So we're going to try and get 1,000 horsepower out of it, because you know the 700 in it now isn't really just you saw it. It needs more to get out of those fields. That's what I think. We're going to the dyno. We're taking on our Link ECU products. It's going to be a very exciting, loud, pop and bang, flamey kind of episode. And again, hope you guys have enjoyed the content so far. Our Lamborghini is now ready to be almost torn apart and made more power. Sorry, Chris, and thank you to Sonax. We'll see you on the next one.